Good evening, UW, and welcome to our first work completion raffle with just our homeroom. Very special. I originally stated last week that I was going to post this work completion raffle video on Tuesday following Monday's work. But standing in solidarity with the calls for justice, Kip did not post anything online yesterday, including on Google Classroom, in an effort to lift up Black voices, make room for calls to action, and show our support for the movement that is going on in our country, in our cities, or in our city, and in our streets. So that is why I did not post this video yesterday. Before I kind of dive into the raffle itself, I want to just state again some of the things that I brought up in my Google Classroom stream post earlier today. In that post, I mentioned that you may not feel ready to re-engage with Google Classroom and your classwork yet. There's a lot going on in our country, in our world, in our city right now. There are layers to the crises, plural, that are happening right now. And so I recognize that you may be feeling overwhelmed. And I want to let you know that Google Classroom and classwork does not need to be another thing overwhelming you this week. So if you need to take a step back for reflection, for self-care, to take care of both yourself, your family, and those around you, you have the right and permission from all of the fourth grade teachers to do so, to take care of yourself first. We are sending you so much love and care, and I hope that you've seen the posts from each and every fourth grade teacher letting you know that we're here for you. And if you want to reach out to us while you're going through that reflection or trying to handle some of the emotions that are coming up for you, we are here. No matter the day or time, we're here for you. So please know that from the beginning, that if you are not ready to engage with classwork this week, that is okay. I also want to recognize that there are some students who may want to kind of go forward with schoolwork as usual and have a schedule like they have throughout the weeks past, as different and kind of crazy as this online schedule may be, that might be helpful for some students to have that. I know that sometimes just in hard moments, routine is really helpful for me. It's something to focus on. It's something to get me through the day. And so if that's where you are right now, that's okay too. To say I need to kind of have some normalcy and be doing some things that are normal, whatever that is anymore, then that's all right too. I hope that these work completion raffles that we're going to do this week and next week do not make you feel as though you are doing anything wrong or make you feel left out in any way if you are choosing to kind of take a step back and take a break from Google Classroom work. That is not my intention at all. My intention with continuing to do the Google Classroom work completion raffles is to, number one, kind of stay true to my word and stay true to what I said we were going to do. and to also recognize the students that are continuing to get their work done. But if these videos, if the raffle doesn't sit well with you, if it makes you feel, left out, if it makes you feel negative in any way, please let me know. And I want to make sure that I am honoring both sides, no matter what you choose is best for you this week and next, whether it's taking a step back or whether it's continuing to kind of engage in your routine as normal. So know that I'm here for any feedback that you have or any way that this might make you feel. And I'm willing to adapt and change in any way that I can so that everyone feels honored and included. I also, last thing before we do the raffle, I also want to acknowledge that there were certain students who had a hard time logging on so far this week. We had a technical issue with getting students logged on. I want to recognize that that was not your fault in any way, shape, or form. You did nothing wrong. It was a computer issue, a tech issue, and hopefully at this point that issue has been solved. If you had any trouble logging on to IXL this week, take a look at the post that should be right below this. I gave an update about a new way that you should be able to log on, which hopefully solves some of those problems that students were running into. So I also want to recognize that there are certain students that weren't able to qualify for the raffle from Monday's work because they weren't able to log on. And so if that is you, I'm sorry that you dealt with that, and I hope that we've fixed that problem for you moving forward so that if you are ready and willing to engage in your work and you are ready to go, that now you are able to log on successfully, and that is no longer a hurdle for you. So without further ado, we have 4 students that qualified for the raffle this week from UW, this week from Monday's work. I need to get used to that it's not a weekly thing, but rather a daily thing, which is exciting. 4 students that qualified. We have Bria, Esmeralda, Stephanie, and Jarrell. Mix them up. The prize is still going to stay the same. We kind of talked about that on our last Zoom call, and students decided that they wanted to keep the prize the same. A gift certificate of your choice to a website, restaurant, store, whatever you choose. So we'll see. The winner of Monday's work completion raffle is Stephanie. Well done, Stephanie. You have done such a great job this week so far and in weeks past of staying on top of your work. I will reach out to you to see what you would like your prize to be. If you would like to qualify for the next work completion raffle, make sure that your work gets complete from today, Wednesday, both the math skill and the ELA skill. I will do my next work completion raffle draw tomorrow, and then we will kind of be on schedule from there. I am missing you guys like crazy. I am sending you so much love, and I am hoping, wishing, praying that you are safe and healthy. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.